players to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, a run with Barkley. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Working quickly here. Blitz coming here, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Now go, Hurts. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. He's within striking distance. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Good work so far, he's got room. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now Darnold. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on third down. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Walker on first down. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Now Darnold off the play action. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 40.
And a gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it in the final minute of the half. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Seahawks 14, Eagles 13. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down behind the
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's got Devontae Smith. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Seahawks pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, and have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8.
21, Eagles 13. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19.
One last play before the break.
Good, set.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has him running the comeback. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Walker running to the right. He's got it in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power. All those dangerous.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
No touch that. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol again. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Great, set.
First down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have it now at the 40.
It's a turnover on downs.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Eagles in possession of starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. So 1st down from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9. With the Seahawks.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running left, this is Barkley. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter.
And there's a man there, it's intercepted. We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They give up the gut to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Walker gets the pitch. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Seahawks with a 2-score lead. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now Darnold, 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now an inside give to Walker. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Toss play. This is Walker. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Hurts now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.